The following is a special presentation of Big Pauly's World of Sports Sims, alternating the reality of sports and entertainment since 2020. Welcome to the latest installment of NBA 75-76. This is Big Pauly coming to you with our Sunday game. It is October 26, 1975. No games televised on this Sunday, so we're just going to pick one. In a couple of weeks, we'll be doing the New York Portland game, which was televised by CBS after NFL football, and that's something that CBS did back then. They once a year they would do when they did not have the doubleheader, the NFL doubleheader, they would do an NBA basketball game, and they did this rather frequently in the 70s, but they did it once, and then they would have a Christmas game. We'll have a Christmas game too, by the way. So we're going to do New York and New Orleans. By the way, here's how everybody is faring in the NBA. New York, a half a game over Boston, Philadelphia, and Buffalo in the Atlantic. In the Central, New Orleans is 2-0, Houston, Washington 1-0, Cleveland 1-1, Atlanta 0-2. Milwaukee, who in real life in 75-76 had a losing record but won the Midwest Division. And back then, you were not guaranteed a high seed if you won the division. It was just based on the best records in the conference. Milwaukee is leading Detroit, Chicago, and Kansas City. Detroit and Chicago by a half game. Kansas City by a full game. Los Angeles and Seattle are tied for the Pacific League. Golden State, who we saw last week lose to Cleveland, Portland, and Phoenix, are all behind. Golden State and Portland are 1-1. And Phoenix is 0-1 to start the year. Offensively, very, very small sample size, but McAdoo is leading the league with 43 points a game, but I think they've only had one game. Lacey leading with 6 blocks. Elvin Hayes right now, the chairman of the boards, with 18 rebounds. Newland has the highest field goal percentage, 882, in an obliteration of Boston during the week. Gail Goodrich, 10 assists. Everybody, well, I have a whole bunch of people that are accurate with 100% with the free throws because it's early yet, and Paul Westphal leading with 6 steals. So let's get to our game. It's going to be from the Superdome in New Orleans. And I will play out 30% of the plays with more than 6 minutes left in the period. With less than 6, I will call the plays 50-50. And with 2 minutes to go, I call all the plays. And in overtime, I call all the plays. I'll control New Orleans. The computer will control New York. So off we go. Your starting 5 for New York: Frazier, Monroe, Bradley, Haywood, and Gianelli. For New Orleans, Pistol Pete Maravich, leading Nelson, Williams, Behagen, and Moore. Players are on the court, and we're ready to begin. The New Orleans Jazz and the New York Basketball Knicks. Pistol Pete with it, and he's fouled by Bradley, so Maravich will shoot 2. The first shot, good for Pistol Pete. And let me just profile him real quick. Let's see where he is at on the season. He has played 2 games, and his average is 31 points. Of course, he's out of Louisiana State. Had that unique jump shot where he could shoot a jumper, but he could underhand the ball to the basket. And the second free throw is missed, and Monroe picks it up for the Knicks. Frazier to Bradley. Bradley, a long outside J is good, and the Knicks take a 2-1 lead. Maravich into the forecourt, drives, scores. So he has all 3 points. It's 3-2. 11:24 left in the opening quarter, or period. It's Haywood with the ball inside and being cued to call a play, which I will. Frazier over to Ginelli, back over to Haywood. He shoots, no good. Rebound New Orleans. And into the forecourt, Maravich. Behagen with a shot, he drains it. It's 5-2. But he picks up a foul as he fouled Haywood there. Each team has picked up one foul at the 10:39 mark in the opening period. Frazier to Haywood. Blocked by Moore. And New Orleans could go to a fast break, and they do. Behagen to Nelson. He drives. No good. Rebound Frazier. And ball going out of bounds. New York will retain possession. 5 on the shot clock. 10:01 left in the first. So they'll need a quick shot here. Steal by Williams. Maravich with it in the forecourt. Drive, scores. That's 5 for Maravich. And a block for Moore on the New York end. And we'll go to Pistol Pete. He's a point producer. He scores again. I'm sorry, he did not score. Somebody else scored. Okay. Another miss for New Orleans. 2-on-3 fast break. We'll pull up and play the half court. We want to look to Williams. He shoots. And Bradley got a piece of that. But it went to Behagen. Behagen will try the shot. No. 9-2 Jazz over the Knicks. And is New York going to go fast break here? Frazier with it. To Monroe. Back to Frazier on a rebound. And they'll set up a half-court offense. Couple of bricks there. And New York slow out of the chute. In this game, they have started 1 for 7 in field goals. We'll go to Moore since he's open. I'd like to shoot right away. He scores. It's 11-2. Everybody with points right now except Williams. Moore with it. And they'll go on the fast break. It's Maravich leading it. He drives. No. Back to Behagen with his third board. He'll drive. And that is no good. Over to Haywood, and New York has control. They're down 9 already, 11-2, with 7:53 left in the first period. So Monroe with it. I'm going to go normal outside on him. Over to Ginelli. Ginelli shoots and scores from the baseline. It's 11-4. Nelson with it. I'm going to pass. And I'm going to go to Behagen, the power forward. He shoots. Off the rim, no good. But a foul. It's Monroe. That's the second team foul for New Orleans. When you get to 5, they go into the bonus. 2 shots, and if you're fouled in the act of shooting, it's 3 to make 2. Behagen, the first free throw is good. It's 12-4. Maravich with 5 points, leading everybody at this point in time. Behagen with his second free throw. It's good. It's 13-4 with 7:35 to go. We'll have New York in 2 weeks against Portland, which was the CBS game, as I was explaining earlier. Frazier, blocked by Moore. New Orleans doing very well defensively. Or is it New York is shooting poorly? A basket there. It's 13-6. Behagen to the hole. Draws the foul against Haywood. He'll shoot a pair. He's an 80.4% free throw shooter. First shot is good. 14-4. Maravich has missed the only free throw for the Jazz at this point. The second free throw is good. It's 15-4 with 7:07 to go. So New York really struggling from the field. 3 for 11. Pistol Pete. 4-on-1 fast break. Maravich. Behagen drives. Blocked by Haywood. It went out of bounds, and New Orleans keeps possession. 6:48 to go in the first period. Hope you all are doing well. I'm recording this the 27th of March, 2022. Nate Williams looking for his first points of the game. And we're plotting this out. Well, actually, no. Williams had the call timeout. So New Orleans will set it up again. 16 on the shot clock. Basket for Nelson. He's up to 4. And Monroe comes back with a jumper. He had 27 against Cleveland, his first 2 of the game. 17-8. Nelson, in and out. Out of bounds in New York's ball. 6:14 to go in the opening period of play. 4 12-minute periods. No three-point basket. That would come 4 years from this point in time. Frazier, 79-80 season. Frazier gets 2 points. That was his first 2 points of the game. It's 17-10. New York making a little bit of a comeback here. I'm going to go to Maravich. And that's knocked out of bounds, and New Orleans keeps possession. We're more than midway through the first period. 5:51 to go now. Not a lot of good options here, so I'm going to pass. It goes to Williams. Williams will shoot. No. Rebounded by Frazier. His 4th board of the quarter. 2-on-2. And they'll go for the fast break, and Haywood scores. It's 17-12 with 5:36 to go. Inside the Moore. He scores. It's 19-12. Everybody has scored in this game in the starting 5s except Williams. It's a 3-on-4 fast break. I don't like the odds. Let's pull it up. And I'm going to ask Pistol Pete to drive to the basket. He scores. Pulled up and shot a jumper. 7 points for Pistol Pete. And it's 21-12. Just play normal. Shot by Ginelli, no good. Rebound Moore. His 5th board already this game. We'll go to Moore on the other end. And that's a foul for Ginelli. His first and the team's 4th, so the next one and the Jazz will be in the bonus. 4:29 left, opening period. It's 21-12. I'll ask Pistol Pete to drive. He's a 10 driver. Blocked by Ginelli. And New York pushes it up the court. And Frazier blows the layup, rebounded by Haywood. New York keeps possession. And another shot missed, rebound by Coleman. 6 of 18 from the field is New York in this game. Nelson drives, scores. It's 23-12. 3:33 to go. Frazier the other way, no. Rebound by Hagan. Nelson to Coleman to Maravich to Nelson. And deflected off of a Knick. It's deflected off of the Jazz were the last to touch it, so it's going to be New York ball. Phil Jackson coming in for Bill Bradley. Wingo comes in at power forward. Haywood will move to center. McElroy coming in for New Orleans in favor of Nelson. James for Behagen. Kelly in for Moore. So each team making wholesale substitutions. Frazier. Clyde with his 4th point of the game. 3rd and 4th, 23-14. That shot. No good. And now New York will try to run the floor. 3-on-3 fast break. Monroe to Haywood. He scores. 23-16. That is now 6 points for Haywood. Maravich the other way. Draws the foul. Clyde Frazier with his first, and now New Orleans in the bonus. Maravich will shoot 2. First shot good. 24-15, and Maravich now with 8 points. Bennett coming in for Monroe Barnett and Walk are coming in for the Knicks. Maravich only an 81% shooter from the stripe. You think that would be higher, but he nails both free throws. He has 9 points. It's 25-16 with 2:13 left in the opening period. Frazier with it. Tries to drive. Stuffed by Kelly. And a 4-on-3 fast break will take it. Maravich to McElroy. Good! 2 for McElroy, his first 2 of the game. It's 27-16. Frazier with it. See what Clyde can do here. Not a good start for the Knicks. Barnett, no. And Maravich picks up his first foul. And the fourth team foul for New York. But New Orleans off to a good start. 27-16 with 1:42 left to go in the opening period. Barnett is going to go to point guard. Monroe coming in at shooting guard for New York. Davis in for Wingo. Bibby is going to enter the game for Pistol Pete. That's Henry Bibby. Out of UCLA, if that name sounds familiar to some of you. 1:42 left. Jackson inbounding for New York. It goes to Barnett. We'll try to give outside help and play normal D. Shot is no good. Comes back to Barnett. He kicks it to Monroe. And another miss. New York can't buy a bucket right now. Okay, the odds are not good for New Orleans. We'll pass it. And Aaron James hurt on the play, but he will stay in. We'll go to Kelly. Kelly inside, a rim rattler, 29-16. New Orleans, 50% from the field. New York now up to 33%. Walk has the ball. And he retaliates with a dunk of his own. It's 29-18. 51 seconds left to go. Opening period. Back to Kelly. And loses the ball out of bounds. Frazier, Barnett moving to shooting guard. Maravich coming in for New Orleans. It's New York ball. 33 seconds left in the first period. 29-18. Neil Walk, if you were wondering. What college does he play for? I didn't catch it. Hang on, folks. Played in Florida. Okay, he's a local boy. Normal inside defense. Walk fires the jumper. No good. Rebound McElroy. We have 24 seconds left in the quarter. We're going to play for the last shot. And look to James. And a rotten pass there. That ends the first quarter. Your score, 29-18 in favor of the Jazz. Haywood leading for New York with 6 points. Maravich has 9. So a good start for the hometowners here at the Superdome. Of course, New Orleans a few years later would move to Utah. Do they play Jazz in Utah? Well, anyway, 29-18. Ginelli and Moore. Remember, we had jump balls at the start of every period. So New York with it. Bradley drives, scores. That's 4 for Bill. It's 29-20. Nelson. Ball out of bounds. It's going to go New York's way. So they could cut it to 7 here, or maybe 6 if they could get a 3-point play. Just starting the second period. Monroe. To Bradley. Bradley fires the outside jumper. No, rebound Maravich. But a foul. Coleman picks up his first personal. First foul of the period. When you pick up 5, you go to the bonus. And Frazier with it. Good outside shooter. But that rattles in and out. Over to Moore for the rebound, his 6th. And Behagen with the basket there. 8 for Behagen. It's 31-20. New York trails by 11. Girardi. Outside jumper, no. Rebound Moore. 3 on 4. They're going to try the fast break anyway. To Maravich. Drives. Scores! And Maravich with 11. 33-20. Bradley from outside. Yes! 33-22. And New Orleans' possession there doesn't result in points right away, but Behagen goes to the line. He was fouled by Ginelli. He gets 2 shots, and the Jazz are leading by 11. And that first shot rattles in and out, no good. Behagen's an 80.4% free throw shooter. And let's look at Behagen real fast. He is out of Minnesota. Wonder if he knows Bill Musselman, the father of the Arkansas head coach. They just lost in the Elite Eight last night to Duke as I record this. Behagen's second free throw. No, he missed them both. What are the odds? Bradley to the hole, and he scores. He's a good driver. That's 6 for Bill. And it's 33-24. We'll go to Moore on this possession, or attempt to. Off the rim, no good, but I think he got his own rebound. He's up to 8 rebounds today. We're not even through the first half yet. So Moore will try another shot. No, rebound Frazier. Haywood with it. And that is good. Basket good. Haywood up to 8 points, but he commits his second personal and the second team foul of the quarter. So it's 33-26 with 9:08 left in the second period. Coleman inbounding. They'll give it to Behagen. And he walked. So the ball goes back to New York. Williams in for Coleman for New Orleans in the small forward position, the 3. So New York very quietly creeping back in the game. They only trail by 7. Successful possession here. They'll be down 5. Monroe with it. 3-point play will put you down 4. Monroe. Outside Jay. No. Rebound Frazier. His 7th board of the game. Nelson picks it off. Turnover. And here comes New Orleans. Moore with it. He scores. 6 for Moore. It's 35-26. A quick basket the other way for Bradley. He has 10. Maravich with it. Over to Behagen. Behagen runs into traffic, but he gets his own rebound, his 6th of the game. He'll try to shoot. Oh, a rim rattler. Rim rattler. 10 for Behagen. 37-28. Monroe with it. Will guard outside. Long J. Bingo! And he got fouled. So New York could cut it to 6. 37-30. First trip to the line for the game for New York. And their field goal percentage now up to 41.7. New Orleans has already had 10 trips to the free throw line of their own. So we'll see what happens. Monroe, yes, on the free throw. 37-31. Maravich with it. Over to Nelson. He drives, he scores, and the lead is 8, I beg your pardon. 39-31. Monroe, master of the outside jumper, but not that time. Rebound Nelson. Maravich leading the fast break. It's 2-on-3 though. And he scores. 13 for Maravich, 41-31. 7:04 left to go. Second period. Bradley outside to Frazier. He shoots. Rebound Ginelli on the miss. Haywood, no. Back to Frazier. His jumper is good. 41-33. 6:44 now left in period number 2. Behagen is open. Haywood commits his 3rd foul, and he'll have to sit. And they'll bring in Phil Jackson for Haywood. Phil would do some coaching later on in his career. You might have heard of him. 41-33. Behagen to Nelson. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound Monroe. Frazier to Monroe on the perimeter. His jumper is no good. Rebounded by Moore. New Orleans initiates a fast break. Nelson drives. No! Fouled by Phil Jackson. 4th team foul. So New Orleans will probably see some free throw shooting in the latter part of this second period. Nelson to the line. And let's profile Nelson real fast. Out of Washington. Could play the shooting guard or the point guard. 73.5 from the line. And his free throw is good. 42-33. 6:01 to go. And he makes them both. 43-33. Knicks trailing by 10. It was just a few short seasons ago, New York won the NBA championship in 73. Then Boston won in 74 and Golden State won in 75. 43-33. Frazier with it. A very strong outside jumper, so we'll send the help that way. And Maravich picking up his second foul. Frazier will shoot two as he was fouled in the act of shooting. Let's profile Frazier out of Southern Illinois. Hall of Famer. First free throw is good for Walt. Of course, he would do those beard coloring commercials with Keith Hernandez. 43-34 with 5:56 to play. The second free throw is good. 43-36. Maravich to Williams. And he gets it. First points of the game for Williams. 45-36. Jackson. The jumper. No, but he's fouled. One of the foul called. Finally, it got called. Behagen picking up his second personal. So the next foul will put that respective team in the bonus. 45-36, 5:25. Let the go in the second. Jackson inbounding. It goes to Clyde. Frazier outside Jay. Bullseye! It's 45-38. And the Jazz still comfortably leading, but it's only 7 points now. Williams. And that was a turnover. Stolen by Bradley. 4-on-3 fast break for the Knicks. Monroe drives, scores. 45-40. So the lead now down to 5. Maravich, two-handed layup. It's good, and the foul. So Maravich going to the line. He has 15 on the day. Pistol Pete. His free throw rattles out. Rebound Monroe. Actually, no. This wasn't a 1-and-1. That's college basketball this time of, in this era, they had 1-and-1s when you got to the bonus at all times. 47-40. Jazz could go up 8 if Maravich thinks this. He does. 4:46 to go. Cavernous Superdome in New Orleans was the home for the Jazz. Monroe's jumper, no. Rebound by Maravich. He'll shoot. And that missed everything. Walk in for Ginelli. James coming in for Behagen for New Orleans. Walk, misses the jumper, rebound by James. Here comes the Jazz, and it's James with the jumper to make it a 10-point lead again. It was just 5 a moment ago. Jackson misses, rebound more, fast break. Maravich with it, throws it to Williams. Williams, good, and the lead is 12 all of a sudden, 52-40. Frazier with it. Off the front iron, no. Maravich drives, no. And Walk comes out with it. James commits the foul, his first, and we have a whole bunch of substitutions. We'll go through them. Barnett in for Monroe for New York. Bell replacing Bradley at small forward. And he'll be in for the first time. Wingo in for Phil Jackson. McElroy in for Nelson for New Orleans. Kelly comes in for Moore. Moore had 11 rebounds so far. It's 51-40. The only rule change I have made is 15-man rosters. So we don't run into conflicts with the roster on some of these teams. 52-40, 3:17 left to go until halftime. Barnett, jumper, good. And the lead is 10, 52-42. That was the first points for him. Maravich with it. drives and scores. He's up to 18. One of the foul, didn't get it. Frazier to Barnett outside. No, rebound James. James, they initiate a fast break even though it's 2 against 3. Williams scores. The lead is 14 again, 56-42. Frazier with a turnover. Gave it to Bell. Bell traveled. And we have a whole bunch of substitutions. Barnett to point guard. Mayfield in at shooting guard. Wingo at small forward. Davis coming in at power forward. Bibby replacing Maravich, who has a whole boatload of points in this game. 52-46, 2:27 left until halftime. Bibby, no, rebound Kelly. And I'll let Kelly shoot here. Gets it. 58-42 with 2:09 to go. Davis with it. He's only a 4 inside, so I'm just going to play normal. He gets the Davis gets the bucket. It's 58-44. Davis has 2 points. Scored 10 against Cleveland in the last game that they played against Cleveland, which Cleveland lost. To Kelly inside. Gets it. It's 60-44. Kelly now with 4 points. 1:44 left in the half. Barnett to Mayfield to Barnett. Kelly with it. And New Orleans brings it into the forecourt. We'll go Kelly again. Can he shoot from the outside? No. Rebound. New York by Barnett, which gives him 2 on the day. Pretty good outside shooter, so that's where we'll guard. To Wingo. And Wingo, it's bingo. It's 60-46. No good options here for New Orleans, so I'm going to pass it. It's Nate Williams with it. Again, no good options, but he's a 5 shooter. We'll give it a try. No. Rebound to Walk, and the Knicks could cut it to 12. Wingo was injured, tweaked his knee. He's going to stay in the game. 60-46, 54 seconds left until halftime, and you notice no tenths of a second digit, because the NBA did not go to that until 1989. It was used earlier than that in European basketball. So Mayfield with it. He's a good driver, so I'll watch the inside. Jumper, good for Mayfield. Assist by Barnett, 2 for Mayfield, 60-46. Well, Williams is open, and he's a 6 outside shooter. Let's go to him. McElroy to Bibby, Bibby to Williams. He'll launch the shot. No. Rebound Davis. New Orleans now 5:32. They got off to a hot start from the field, but they have cooled down. New York has warmed up. They're at 4:26. Mayfield with it. So we'll watch the inside and hope he doesn't do the super fly. Davis to Mayfield to Bennett. Barnett to Mayfield. He'll shoot the outside jumper. Rebound James. And with 20 seconds left, I'm going to go fast break here. It's 4-on-1. We might as well try it. James, Bibby, and what do we have? We have a foul by Wingo, and that puts New Orleans in bonus. Actually, no, they were in the bonus before that. Well, they'll shoot 2 anyway. They were either in the bonus before or they're in it now. First free throw, no good by Bibby. And New Orleans 10 for 15 from the line. Second free throw from the UCLA star is good. And it's 61-48. I nearly said USC. Okay, could be the last possession of the half. Jackson with it. And it's out of bounds. And that ends the first half. Your score, 61-48 Jazz. And I will be back in 60 seconds. You're watching the Big Pauly's World of Sports Sims YouTube channel. If you like the video you're watching, feel free to use the Amazon link provided. I'll put it in the description down below. Big Pauly with you to start the second half. Haywood leading for 10 points for the Knicks. Maravich has been the leader almost wire to wire for the Jazz with 18. New Orleans shooting 53% from the field, the Knicks only 41.8. New Orleans 11 from 16 from the line. They're getting a lot more foul shooting opportunities than the Knicks, who have only had 3. It's 29-24 rebounds New Orleans. 10 of their rebounds were offensive to 7 for the Jazz. 13-11 the Jazz lead on assists. Turnovers about even, 7-6 in favor of the Knicks. New Orleans with 5 steals to New York's 1, 5 blocks to New Orleans 3, and the Knicks have 11 team fouls and New Orleans has 7. So we'll get the second half started. Remember, we have a jump ball after every quarter, at the start of every quarter. Ginelli and Moore, and it's Ginelli winning this for the Knicks. They're down 13, and that first shot no good. Rebound by Moore, hits his 12th. Nelson, a shot clock violation. They used all 24 seconds. So New York with it. They trail by 13. Haywood inside. Frazier to Haywood, to Bradley, to Monroe, back to Haywood. His jumper is good, and it counts on a foul. Coleman with his second foul of the game. 6 and you're out. Where Zion Eagle was saying that would be the quota. And that is going to be 1 shot from the line, which Haywood hits. 13 for Haywood. It's 61-51. Maravich to Coleman, to Bradley. No, Bradley was guarding him. Coleman took the jumper, and Maravich now with 10 assists. It's 63-51. Frazier with it. Steal for Verhagen. Moore with it to Maravich. He shoots. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Haywood. 63-51. Bradley drives. He's an excellent driver. Moore with the rebound. Another one for Moore. Coleman with it. Back to Maravich. Over to... tried to get it to Verhagen, but it deflected and went out of bounds, and New York with the ball. They trail by 12. 9:52 left in the third. Outside shooter is Monroe. So we'll guard him outside. Frazier with it. He fires. No, rebound Verhagen. No, that's going to be Moore, who has his 14th board of the game. 4-on-3 fast break. Let's take it. It's Moore to Maravich. Oh, you know he'll finish. It's 65-51. Maravich now up to 20 points. Monroe, Bradley, Frazier, Haywood. And Haywood gets it. 15 for Haywood. 65-51. Maravich. Verhagen, I'm sorry. And back to New Orleans. Verhagen with another board. Verhagen will try again. No, rebound Bradley this time. His first board of the game. 4-on-4 fast break. Frazier drives, scores, and Clyde picking up his 10th and 11th points. It's 65-55. Want to pass. Try to get better odds. It's Maravich with it. Drives, scores. It's 67-55. 22 for Pistol Pete. Ginelli. Frazier to the basket, cut off by Moore. Jump short, blocked by Coleman. And Haywood with a two-handed slam dunk. 17 for Haywood. Back the other way, we have Moore with it. Cleaned the glass, but he also picked up an offensive foul. Williams is going to replace Coleman. Coleman has 2 fouls. It's 67-57 with 8:07 left to go in the third. Frazier to Haywood. And a slam dunk, which he missed. Moore picked up the rebound. 4-on-3 fast break the other way. Nelson, Maravich. He misses. And New York gets possession of it. 7:49. A quiet third quarter so far. Only 15 points. And we're nearly halfway through. 67-57. New York with possession. Memorial to Frazier to Haywood. Moore steals it. Haywood gets the pass. It goes to Maravich. And they converge very quickly on Maravich. Ginelli with the block. Monroe tipped out of bounds. New Orleans is possession now. They're up 10 at 7:18 of the third period. Pistol Pete. Barwigen setting a screen, but Maravich is hacked by Frazier. That's Clyde's second. New Orleans with 1 foul. New York with 1 foul. 67-57. Maravich to Moore. Loses it out of bounds, and New York gets possession. New Orleans with 10 turnovers to the Knicks 9. Monroe to Haywood. Haywood's jumper. No. Rebound Moore. 17 rebounds for Moore. 4-on-4 fast break. Maravich. What will he do? He's fouled, I think. His third. 6:39 left. It was a foul against Maravich. I'll take it back. It's 67-57, New York with it. Frazier. Maravich up to 3 fouls. Will guard him outside. He shoots. Swish. Ticky-tack foul called on Maravich. And that's 4. Bibby is going to come in. And now Maravich is in foul trouble. 67-59. Maravich to the line. Try to cap off a 3-point play, which he does. The lead is 7. 67-60 with 6:21 to go. We'll go Bibby. No good. And a foul against Clyde. He picks up his third. So the fouls mounting for both teams. Behagen inbounds it. Over to Bibby. Bibby to Moore. Jump ball as Ginelli tied Bibby up. Bibby is 6'1" and Ginelli 6'10". Have a feeling who this is going to go to. No, it goes to New Orleans. Williams. Offensive foul on Williams, his first personal, so the Knicks get possession again. 2 fouls each with 5:44 to go. A lot of offensive fouls in this quarter. Monroe, Bradley, steal by Moore. Moore's been very good defensively for New Orleans. Okay, we'll go to Nate Williams inside. He shoots, blocked by Ginelli. Back to Moore. We'll try to have him shoot the rock. He does. 8 for Moore. 69-60. Haywood with that rebound. Try again. Slam dunk for Haywood. He's got 19. Leading scorer for New York. It's 671-62 after that basket by Williams. That gives him 8 points. Inside. Try to guard Ginelli. Short jumper, no. Rebound Moore, his 19th board of the game. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. I don't like those odds. We'll pull up and we'll go to Williams. No. And Haywood picks up his 4th foul. And Williams will shoot 2. 71-62 with 4:09 to go. Williams, that's good. And that makes the lead 10. Nate Williams out of Utah State, home of Merlin Olsen. Free throw. Good. It's 73-62 with 4:09 to go in the third. New York with it. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Frazier. No. Rebound Moore. 20th board for Moore. I'm going to pass it. And it goes to Otto Moore. Let's try to get him the ball. Bradley erasing it. A block. Rebound Frazier. Walk inside. Stolen by Moore. Moore's played a very good game, at least on the defensive end. And I'm going to go to Behagen. Can he hit the outside J? He drives, actually. No, rebound Moore. 21st rebound of the game. Frazier picking up 10 now boards. He's got a double-double going. Walk. Monroe off the glass. No, Nelson is knocked to the floor. Monroe cannot finish. And Moore controls the rebound. That's 22 boards now for Moore. Otto Moore. Okay, I don't like the setup here. I'm going to pass. And we have given it to Henry Bibby. We're going to drive with Bibby. No, rebound Moore. Another rebound for Moore. 23. He drives. No. Rebound Walk in New York with possession. Down 11. 2:44 left in the third. We've only had 26 points. 14 for New York and 12 for New Orleans in this quarter. Both teams getting ready for the stretch run, I guess. Moore with his 24th board. Amazing performance on the glass for Otto Moore. Gets to Henry Bibby. Will try to shoot outside this time. No. Rebound. Another rebound for Moore. 25. He'll shoot it. Steal for Monroe. Now New York quickly back the other way. By the way, Moore has 8 points, but he's got 25 boards, and we're not even to the end of the third quarter yet. Walk with it. Will send help inside, but Walk ends a 2:49 drought for New York with, actually he passed it off to, no, he scored. Jackson got the assist, and it's 73-64 to Nate Williams. That's the plan anyway, and he shoots from outside and drains it. 75-64. Frazier to Monroe. Jackson in the paint. Behagen is foul. Draw the foul, and that's 3 for Behagen. So we have a whole bunch of substitutions as both teams planning for the stretch drive here in the fourth. Barnett in for Monroe for New York. Wingo goes in for Bradley at small forward. Davis goes in for Phil Jackson. McElroy, Stallworth, James, and Kelly on for New Orleans. Leaving Nate Williams to his lonesome as the only man not being subbed out here. 75-64. Barnett. A loose ball. Walk and Kelly tied it up. Walk is 6'10". Kelly is 7'0". Got a battle of the Giants here. And it goes to New York. Wingo with it. New York has been down most of the game. Their biggest lead was a single point. And New Orleans has had a lead as high as 16. A 2-on-3 fast break situation. You know I don't like those. I'm going to pull up. We're going to pass. See if we can get a better open man here, which is going to be Nate Williams. He shoots the outside, Jay. No, rebound Walk. 75-64, last minute of the third. Frazier drives to the basket and gets it. And it's 16 for Clyde at 75-64. Okay, no good situations here for New Orleans offensively. I'm going to give it to Kelly to shoot, and it's a foul on Wingo. 4 fouls defensively for New York, 3 for New Orleans. 37 seconds to go. Coleman inbounding it. Again, the options are no good. I'm going to call a timeout. Coleman the inbound again. We'll pass it. Again, the options are not good. We're going to pass it again. And that's going to be a shot clock violation, maybe. No, but we got to take a shot here. 1 second on the clock. Shot clock. Kelly with a shot that rolls around the cylinder and back out. Walk committing the foul. And that's 5 for New York, so New Orleans is in the bonus. Kelly, a 77.6 free throw shooter. And if you're wondering where he is from, like I am, he played his ball at Stanford. The free throw. No. Frazier back in at point guard for New York. Jackson goes to small forward. Wingo to power forward. And Ginelli comes back in at center. Kelly with his second free throw. No, he missed them both. New York possibly the last shot of the quarter. And it's no good. So at the end of 3 periods, it's 75-66. Haywood with 19 points leading everybody for New York. Perovich has 22, but he sat most of the third quarter. New York trailing by 9. They came in 1-1, and New Orleans came in 2-0. New Orleans gets the jump ball to start the fourth. Stallworth. And an illegal defense warning against the Knicks. The next one will be a technical. McElroy drives and scores. 4 for McElroy. The lead is 11. Wingo comes back with a dunk the other way. 77-68. Okay. We'll go to Kelly inside. His shot? No, off the rib, no good. A little too strong. Rebound, Stallworth. His first board of the game. We'll pass it. Try to get some better options offensively, and there are none. Pass. McElroy, no. Rebound by Phil Jackson. Here come the Knicks. They're down 9. And you know they got a comeback in them. Frazier drives to the hole and scores, laying it up and in. It's 77-70. James hits his jumper. It's 79-70. Wingo with a basket, 79-72. McElroy, James, steal by Wingo. Here come the Knicks. I know they got a run in them, even though I'm not controlling them. Frazier, another basket. It's 79-74. I have 3 timeouts left because you can only carry 3 timeouts into the final period. We'll go to James. They really miss Maravich. Illegal defense on New York. That is a technical foul. So Kelly shoots the technical. Good. It's 80-74. We will continue on. Kelly, Stallworth. He'll try one from outside. Bingo! It's 82-74. And 1 as Barnett picks up his first personal and the first team foul for the Knicks. Stallworth, not a good free throw shooter, only 68.5, but he nails it. 83-74. The lead is 9. Frazier with it. Will guard Phil Jackson on the inside. Barnett to Frazier. Jackson. And they get Jackson for pushing off. That is his 3rd personal. The lead is 9. It's 83-74. Kelly, McElroy. Bingo! 85-74. The lead back out to 11. Every time New York cuts it to a single digit, the Jazz come back. A foul against Coleman here. Jackson will shoot 2. Phil Jackson out of North Dakota. 85-74. First free throw, no. Some substitutions coming in. Williams coming in for New Orleans. Behagan will come in at power forward. And Otto Moore and his 25 rebounds coming into the game again for New Orleans. It's 85-74. Jackson, good. 85-75. McElroy to Moore. McElroy, a drive, rebound by Walk, and New York will try to cut it to single digits again. 3-on-2 fast break. Walk to Barnett. No. Rebound Williams. So New Orleans goes into the forecourt. They lead by 10. And I am going to look to Otto Moore. He's had a great game in terms of rebounds, and he gets the basket. And one. Fouled by Walk, his second. New York at 2 fouls and New Orleans at 1. Moore only a 63.7 shooter at the charity stripe. He nails the free throw, though. It's 88-75. York with it, and again they trail by double digits. It's 13. Bradley. Monroe with the outside jumper, and you know he's good from there. It's 88-77. Stallworth with it to McElroy. And he drives the hole, gets the bucket. It's 90-77 with 7:51 now left. Time running short for the Knicks. You got to make a push. Bradley called for hooking. And that's a personal foul against him. Offensive foul. That gives possession to New Orleans. Maravich back in the game. Haywood coming in back for New York. So we have the two. Well, when Haywood left, he was the leading scorer for the Knicks. But Walt Frazier now has 20 points. And Nelson also coming in for New Orleans. It's 90-77. And number 3 foul for Ginelli, as Moore was fouled by him, or so say the officiating. Moore's going to take a couple of shots. New Orleans taking their 24 free throw. The Knicks have only 7. New Orleans has made 9 more free throws than the Knicks have attempted, which usually indicates some disparity in the officiating. First shot, no good for Moore. It's 90-77, 7:23 left to go. New Orleans looking to improve to 3-0 on the year. And Moore misses them both. Frazier with it. To Bradley. No good on the long jumper. Rebound by Maravich. Maravich into the front court. He's inside. We're just going to give it to him on a drive here. Nelson. He shoots a long outside jumper. No good. Rebound Haywood. Lead is still 13. Fast break opportunity for the Knicks. Frazier has it to Bradley. Back to Frazier. Back to Bradley. Bradley with the bucket. That's 8 for him. 90-79. A quick turnover. And the Knicks have it back. 3-on-1 fast break. Moore guarding against 3. Maravich comes out of nowhere to get the rebound on a missed shot. And Maravich into the forecourt. Passes to Nelson outside. Nelson with the jumper. Good. The lead is back to 13. 92-79. Monroe from outside. Pulled down by Behagan. The rebound was. So New Orleans in good shape for the stretch run. 6:13 to go. Nelson with it. Maravich tries an outside jumper. No good. Rebound Bradley. His third of the game. Frazier. Earl Monroe was hurt. They stopped play. Should be back. Barnett coming in for New York in favor of Monroe. Coleman coming in for New Orleans in favor of Williams. 92-79 with 5:53 to go, fourth period. Bradley to inbound. And Frazier nails that. 22 points for Walt. 92-81. I'm going to pass here. None of the options good. Kicked ball. Goes back to New Orleans, I believe. Mayfield entering for Barnett for New York. In for New Orleans, James. And Kelly replaces Moore at center. 92-81. To Nelson to Kelly. Kelly drives. He scores on a monster dunk. 94-81. The lead back up to 13. Seems it's forever been 13. And Bradley, a 15-footer. 94-83. 10 for Bill. We'll pass it. No good options. We'll go to Maravich. He's open. And you don't want to leave him open. Ginelli picking up the fourth foul. Both personal and for the team right now. So the next foul puts New Orleans into the bonus. They have only collected one foul. So New York not in good shape here. I'm going to pass it. Might as well use up some time. In fact, on the next stoppage, I'm going to slow the game down for New Orleans. Pass it again. And a whistle tied up by Haywood was James, and we'll have a jump ball. In fact, I'm going to move the pace down to slow. We're up 11 with under 5 minutes to go. See who the jump ball goes to. They're both about equal height. Haywood wins it for New York. Frazier. Mayfield with the jumper, no good. Goes back to New Orleans. Maravich with it. See what he can do. Over to Nelson. James. Good. Another basket. And the lead's back to 13 again. 96-83. It seems like the lead has been 13 more often than not. Mayfield with it. We'll watch the inside for a drive. New York's going to have to chase here. Maravich, his fifth board. Fast break, 3-on-3. I'm going to pull up and we'll pass it. Maravich. I'm going to have him handle the ball here. Outside jumper. Walked by Jackson. Rebound by Walk. 3-on-3 fast break. The Knicks have to hustle. The Jazz do not. Charging on Mayfield. That brings in Barnett for New York. Bradley goes to shooting guard. Davis in for Haywood. McElroy in for Nelson for the Jazz, who appear to be a few minutes away from a 3-0 start in the 75-76 season. We'll go to Kelly. Outside jumper. Good. New Orleans running good. It's 98-83. New York, Barnett misses a jumper, goes back to New Orleans. 3:28 to go. A 15-point lead. And I'm going to let Maravich try to drive to the hole here. He had a hot first half. He's chilled down a little bit with 22 points. But his jumper there, an air ball. And the Jazz lead by 12. They really have had, they've been led by Otto Moore in his 25 boards. 98-83. Looking good right now for the Jazz. Frazier, good. 24 for Walt. 98-85. We'll have the Knicks again in a couple of weeks. Kelly going to the line. Barnett picked up his second personal, and that's the 15th foul. So bonus time for New Orleans. And we'll probably see a lot of this in these last few minutes of the game with the score 98-85. Kelly nails his first. 99-85. Mayfield coming in for New York. Can New Orleans get a hundo here? Yes. 100-85 in favor of New Orleans. Frazier with it for New York. Throws it to Jackson. Jackson, an outside jumper. Bingo. 5 for Jackson. 100-87. Bibby. And a basket for somebody. He's at 8 points, whoever had it. Frazier to Davis, who nails a jumper. So we're trading baskets, which is good for New Orleans. 102-89. McElroy had the last basket, by the way, for New Orleans. Burn up some clock here. We're down to 1 on the shot clock. Give it to James. Blocked by Davis. Lead is 13. Really doesn't seem to matter right now. Mayfield with it. I'm just going to play loose. Really doesn't matter what New York does. Rebound Kelly, his third. 1:24 to go. Bibby with it. McElroy shoots the jumper. No good. Rebound Jackson, his 4th board of the game. Frazier. Walk with it. We'll watch on the inside. And that is good for Walk. 6 points. It's 102-91. Only the 4th foul for New Orleans this quarter with 56 seconds to play. And we have some lineup changes. Maravich coming in for New Orleans. Behagan coming in at power forward. And Otto Moore could pick up another board before this game is over. He has 25 of them. He comes in at center. Walk will shoot the N1 here, which he gets. The lead is 10. Might be too little too late for the Knicks. It's 102-92. Knicks lost to the Lakers on opening night, then beat Cleveland. We'll pass it. And we'll have Bibby take the shot. Bibby is in there with Maravich. Coleman with the basket. 104-93. Holtzman will call a timeout. Red Holtzman. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Nobody has really had to use the timeouts. I play very slow now with 33 seconds to play. So the game should end here. Coleman to Jackson. No good. Rebound Moore. He picked up his 26th board. And New Orleans could just run the clock out. And they're going to attempt it. 2 seconds left. Horn should sound imminently. Bibby gets the jumper at the horn. 106-92. 1 second to go. New York will try a desperation shot here. It's over. The Jazz took the lead early, never looked back. 106-92, the final. Frazier led the way, 24 points. His game score was 18.5. Maravich led the way for New Orleans, but it was pretty much a balanced attack. Actually, no, I take that back. Otto Moore had a game score of 18-2. Maravich led in points, but the 26 boards for Moore was the big story in this game, if you ask this reporter. So that'll do it for this installment of NBA 75-76. And this has been Big Pauly coming to you this last hour or so. I hope you enjoyed our game. And next week, I think we're going to do Atlanta and Los Angeles. I think that's going to be our game next week. I was doing a little queuing up beforehand. Yeah, let's see. Well, I can't see it here. Well, anyway. That's the plan anyway. So until then, I wish you all well. Godspeed and God bless. We'll do it all again soon, and bye-bye for now, everybody.